Hey guys, thanks for finding me again. Hopefully it looks better. I think YouTube was just giving up on me. So for those of you joining in, if you're not from my other live stream, this is a continue live stream from earlier. We're not doing you readings. We're not doing new readings at this time. Okay, so Benjamin says anything major in the next 6 months. Anything major in the next 6 months that Benjamin needs to know about? And Benjamin, I am ready for your second question as well, whenever you're ready. Ooh, okay. Okay. I feel like you're going to meet a woman. You're going to meet a lady. I think over the next 6 months, Benjamin, you're really putting into perspective what you want for your future. It's like a lot of future planning. It's like investments, like financial investments, like where am I putting my money that I make? How do I, make more money, or maybe what your plans are with your career. But it's like, I feel like you're going through the motions of thinking a lot about what you want to do to set yourself up for success moving forward. Maybe thinking about if you have plans for a house, or plans for a family, or plans for a kid, or want to maybe get some things paid off. I'm not quite sure what this specific example is, but it definitely is feeling a lot like you are thinking more about long term. You're spending a lot of time really paying attention to what's important to you. I feel like you've hit this new era, Benjamin, where you don't bother yourself with unnecessary drama, people that maybe aren't the most healthy people to be around. You're really protecting your energy over the next 6 months. And I think that through these actions, you are bringing in, dare I say, the love of your life. The Queen of Cups is here. This is a feminine energy in love. You might also be working on the inner workings of yourself, of your mind. What I mean by that is continuing on your spiritual understanding, doing more research, and possibly doing shadow work as well. The moon is here. It highlights all the things in the shadow, all the things that we repress the things that we don't acknowledge. We'll get to it. We'll get to you, Benjamin. Is that for the second question, or just confirm that for me? Like, give me more information on the Queen of Cups. But I feel like it's through this self-development, maybe even reading books and things like that, or watching videos or listening to affirmations, that's putting you in a headspace of abundance. Okay, you're not thinking lack anymore. You're thinking, if this person can have it, so can I. You're not comparing yourselves to other people anymore. You're not in competition and saying like, oh, well, it's not fair, they have this and I don't. Like, you're thinking to yourself, if it's possible for them, it's possible for me too. I have the ability to get those things that I want, and I'm using them as inspiration, not as a way to feel like I'm missing out on something. I feel like this woman also coming in is highly sensitive, spiritual, maybe even psychic. I think she's probably already telling people in her life about you, that she knows, she can sense you like just around the corner. Spirit, can you please tell me more about the Queen of Cups in Benjamin's reading? Spirit, please tell me more about this Queen of Cups. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, so they're confirming that she can see you already. She knows that you're around. Yes, Benjamin, I'm obsessed with that, actually. Thank you for confirming that's what I was seeing. Okay, so we're abandoning. I feel like she's preparing for you too, okay? She's clearing things out right now. This tells me that she doesn't even care like what happens. Just like with she's blindfolded and she's like, I still see them. I still know that they're here. I still know that they're on the way. She's someone who's very tapped in. I think she's going to catch you by surprise, Benjamin, but let me tell you, you're not going to be able to lie to this woman. just always be honest with her, because she's going to be able to tell when you're not being completely honest. She's going to know. She's going to know you very well. Information in like there's a message coming through on this. It's like an element of surprise. I don't think you're ready. Like, I know that you are hearing me now say that this person's coming in the next 6 months, but I don't think that you fully, like, you hope for it, but I don't know if you fully believe it. But you're like, I'm going to keep doing the work that I need to do. This person is going to come in for me. You're going to believe that. But I still think that even knowing it, it's going to surprise you. It's like, it's going to happen. You're going to start getting these synchronicities and things like that, but it's like but you're not prepared for it. Like, it kind of catches you off guard. But I do feel like she's also doing the work that's needed. She's putting in the work. She's doing the things off to the side that needs to be done for you guys to be ready for one another. And I don't want you to think, Benjamin, that you have to be this completely perfect person for her to come in. I think that you guys are going to meet each other where you are and continue to grow and develop after meeting one another. You don't have to be like the best version of yourself or anything like that for this person to come in, because then, like, if that was if that was law, then like nobody would meet anybody. Like no one would be ready for anybody, because once you're at your highest, you die. So I feel like once you can't grow anymore in this life, you die. So I feel like you guys are going to come together and you're going to just continue to blossom with one another. And I feel like you're going to help each other through this. And it's going to be kind of like this very beautiful unfolding between the both of you. I think you're maybe have both dealt with like abandonment issues. The Eight of Cups is here, talks about like feelings of abandonment, but it also talks about walking away from things that you know you need to walk away from. And so I feel like that brings you back to the center of the reading where it talks about you guys are doing the work. I feel like she's incredibly in touch with her inner knowing. She might even be a reader. Like she might even read either for herself or for other people. I just feel like this person's highly advanced psychically, and she's just really got that tapped in. She's very good at it. Yeah, I feel like she does know you. Like, I don't know if she necessarily knows what you look like, but I feel like she can generally feel your aura, like your presence, what that feels like to her. So maybe 888 is the synchronicity, because remember I was talking about the synchronicity for you, that you're going to start noticing synchronicities when she's coming around. Maybe 888 is actually the number that you're going to start seeing all over the place when you know that she's coming through. I think seeing 888 is significant because it's not easy to see 888. It's not like you can see 888 on a clock, you know, that doesn't exist. So I think that that's going to be just more of a sign for you that this person is coming along. 888 also means that you're on the right path, that you're aligning, you're doing the right thing to reach your goals in your personal life. I think it would also be wise to explore 888 a little bit more. 888 sideways is like the infinity sign. It's like two circles. They always talk about the circle as like infinity. It's never ending. That's why a ring symbolizes eternal. And so when you put two circles together, it's like infinity. I don't know. I think that there is some significance there, especially because it's something you picked up. Thanks, Benjamin. Is Beauty still here? Hey Terry, you can absolutely still donate, but I am stopping and taking a break after Liz. So you may feel like you're waiting for a while before I'm back on, because it's probably going to be like an hour or two. The other thing is I will be back like tomorrow and Friday as well, so I can do more readings like this. I think you guys really enjoyed this type of stream, so I can also come back with this option later on if you don't feel like waiting around. It's totally up to you. We're happy to take more donations. It's just, I do have to take a break up in here for 6.5 hours, and I need to get some food and stuff. Oh, that's okay. I was just saying that we're pausing the list for donations after Liz, so we've got a couple people left. I need to take a break. I've been here for like 6.5 hours, so I am gonna have to take a break, like get some dinner, things like that. But if you want me to come back, I absolutely will. It's just gonna be a little bit before you see me again. If that doesn't work for you, like you're like, oh no, I can't wait around, that's totally fine. I will be back this week, probably tomorrow and Friday. And I can do another stream like this where it's like the $5 readings if that's what you were interested in, and we can do more of that. But it's totally I know I've been here for quite a while, so I do need to take a break. But like I said, okay, that sounds good, Terry. So why don't we do this? I will come back on after I eat and stuff, and then we'll see if you're still available if you want, or you can donate now and send me what your questions are, and then when I come back on, I can timestamp it. It's totally up to you. Okay, so Spirit, can you please tell us, will Kendra see the vest guy again? The lovers? God, I feel like this is going to be a lot more difficult to see this person again, because you kind of have to be there at the same time. Again, it just kind of has to work out like that. But I feel like this place that you guys went to is a place that he frequents. And so I am leaning towards a yes on this. Okay, that sounds good, Terry. You know, Kendra, this feels like a vibe. Oh, I forgot you were doing 2 questions, so you got extra cards. But it feels like a vibe. It really does. It feels like you guys like get on well. You guys have like, you're on like the same page with things, what you want. I know, Kendra, I messed up, but you get extra cards. It's okay. So this actually feels really good. It feels like you guys are having drinks together. It feels like you guys are connecting. We have the lovers and the star. Interestingly enough, you had the lovers and security man as well. But the sun, not the star, is like, this feels good. This feels warm, like sunshine and happiness and rainbows and a good time. Maybe lots of laughs. I hear like a lot of laughter happening. Maybe a bit flirty. I feel like the energy is matched here with the 6 of Pentacles. Like and I see the star here too. Okay, so that's why I heard the star. The 6 of Swords is here. It's almost making me feel like this person's making you think things differently. Like maybe you're unattached to the outcomes, and maybe you're like letting these other people that you come into contact with go, like the idea of them go. Like maybe after meeting this person, it's like you don't see other people You don't see other people around. Like you're not interested in anyone else. You move on from that thought process. You feel like you've got what you're looking for. You feel fulfilled here. I don't know. This feels good to me. I love the Crows deck. I think that he frequents the place that you went to, and I think that it would typically feel like it's not going to be easy to see this person again, but I feel like you're going to. It feels more like flowing. It feels more available than the other situation. I'm just going off my intuition, and I'm going off what I'm seeing, and I'm going off what I'm hearing. I hear a loud place where you're laughing. Like a place where like maybe there's a lot of conversation going. It feels very like lots of voices just kind of getting lost in one another. It's almost like I see you in a booth with this person. Like you have one-on-one with them. You're like sitting somewhere cozy. I feel like he's giving. Like he's giving. Like he's definitely more in a like open, receptive place. I don't know. I think you need to go to this place. Like I think go back to this place. Go where you saw him a couple of times, because he might be hoping to see you again too. Maybe go on the same night. Maybe go on Saturday night again or something, like on the same night that you did before. I like it, Kendra. I like it. What's the next question, girl? I feel like you need to trust your friend that he was checking you out. Yeah, I feel security guy was definitely checking you out. I feel like that, you know, there was definitely some feelings of like excitement, if you know what I mean. But this person may be more like matching what you're putting out there. You were drunk. Sorry, I realized I was on mute. Yeah, it seems like he'd be more willing to do or have interest in what you would have interest in. So like if you're looking for someone to invest in you and like make you the priority, I feel like he would be more likely to do that. Like, yeah, like the relationship type even. I feel like, yeah, he'd be more committal, the best guy. Two of Cups? Are you kidding me? Yes. Definitely into you. Trust your friend. Ooh. This is a funny thing. Like, he thought in his mind, he was like, she looks like she could break my heart, and I find that so fucking hot. Like, that's what I heard him say in his mind. Like, she looks dangerous, and I'm into it. Oh, that's hilarious. Although I don't think that he realizes that you wouldn't be that kind of person. I just think that he thinks you look like that kind of person. He saw you enjoying yourself. I think he was just like having this whole entire monologue where he was just like, look at her. She is adorable. She's just enjoying herself, having a good time. She doesn't even know that like I'm watching her or like think that she's just so cute. I think he just was very much enjoying you being in your element and just having a good time. It's almost giving like slightly creepy vibes, but not like in a way that I would ever say, oh, this is a red flag. Just kind of like he was really paying attention to you and you had no idea. He was being very like, and maybe in a protective way too. Maybe he just wanted to make sure like nothing was gonna happen. You were gonna hang with the girl, whatever, you know, your friend, and just make sure like nothing, no creeps were like trying to get on you or whatever. But I don't know. I think that he was also thinking to himself, like, she's having fun, she's enjoying herself. I don't want to interrupt it. I don't want to be that guy that's like, you know, she's hanging out with her friends and I'm like over here trying to schmooze. So I think that he just kind of wanted to keep his distance a little bit. But he also was thinking to himself, like, is this my only shot? Is this my only chance? Do I let it go? I'm not quite sure. But he definitely feels like you could have hurt his feelings. The Queen of Wands is here, very confident. Kind of like you're in your power a bit because Queen of Wands, fire, Aries, all that. And so I think that he was just seeing you shine. I think that you might have like thrown your head back and was laughing. Just the way you carried yourself, it was like he just was like, I don't know, he just felt like it was precious, like it was sweet, like it was just absolutely adorable seeing you. Just, I don't know, he might have felt like there was a spotlight on you in some way. Like, you know how they say, you know, there were so many people in the room but all I had eyes for was her. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting. He thinks you're really beautiful. I think he thinks that you have this warmth and this sincerity about you from a distance, but he also was like, I don't know how she's going to react if I approach her, because there's also this sense of fierceness. But yeah, he was definitely paying attention. I like it. Did he seem like an artsy type? Because I feel like I did a reading for you where I was like, there's somebody that you'll see out and he's like an artsy type. And I don't know if it's going to get off the ground like right away. Just someone who's like really in touch with themselves. He's cute. Liz, you can go ahead and post your question for your in-depth. Hey, seeing business type to me, maybe it was the vest. Ah. I'm over here imagining like an Argyle vest or something. Good. He was very cute. Love it. All right, Liz, I've got it. Let me put that aside here for you. There was a reader that was picking up on another guy. Ooh, maybe. Okay, that's weird because this was like in reverse and then it kind of turned around. We'll put this like this. That's what we'll do. She said he was looking at me mad hard. This was a reader that said that, or your friend? She was like, this man is going to want you, and I thought it was security guy. Oh, maybe. That actually feels like more, like I agree with that. Okay, so beauty. Oh, beauty. I almost feel like he's gonna suck you back in. I really do. I feel like he felt you walking away, you know, sailing away, giving up on this, feeling like it was necessary, like maybe you're disappointed in it, but you felt like you needed to walk away for your own sanity, for your own stability. But we have the Ace of Wands here, we have the High Priestess, we have the Knight of Swords, and I feel like it's possible you'll get kind of swept up, I think, maybe in what he has to say to you, and it makes you feel really good. And I feel like there is still passion for this person, even though you feel like you can't trust them. There's still that underlying desire. I feel like you might ignore your High Priestess in you. You might ignore your inner knowing and make a hasty decision to maybe follow your heart. Kendra, that sounds just like this person. I think we figured it out. That's true. Beauty said that's true. Did you already? I noticed that you asked the question like an hour and a half ago. So have you already had the conversation with him? The 10 of Cups came out in reverse and then it kind of started slowly turning around. I don't know if you saw me do that, but it feels like maybe where there was misalignments, maybe where you guys weren't thinking the same when it comes to what you want and your values, and you feel like this may have been ruined or broken. Now you feel like that maybe like the wheel is turning. There's like a turning point here. Maybe you feel like you guys can finally get onto the same page. Maybe you feel that he's willing to really carry the weight now and hold himself accountable. But that's what I'm feeling from this reading, though, in regards to how it's going to go. You're still talking? Okay. You'll have to tell me how it goes. But I feel like that's where you are now. You're at a point where you're like kind of in this, what do I do? Kind of like this reconsider place. Because you still have feelings. He's so set in his ways. I know you don't think that you guys work. I know. It's just hard when like your head is telling you one thing and your heart is telling you something else. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to feel completely done, and then you're like, oh, they've got this chokehold on me. He's too set in his ways. Well, if you do consider him, Beauty, I think it's important you make him work for it a little bit. Thanks for the donation. Liz, I hope you're still in here. My God, I've literally been an hour and a half behind. Holy moly. All right, so Liz, how will things go with the Scorpio after this Saturday? How will things go with the Scorpio after this Saturday, please? He's I'm kind of laughing because I feel like he's begging. He's gonna be begging you. Like I almost see him like screaming and like, granted, this is metaphorically, I feel like he's wanting you to have sex with him. Like I feel like he's wanting you to do something for him sexually. I don't know if this is like sexting, if this is actually having sex, but I feel like he's like, come on, please, like tell me da 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 da, or let me blah 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 blah. And I just feel like he's almost like begging with you, like trying to negotiate with you for sexual favors. Yes. Like, I see that so much here in this Page of Wands. Like, he is trying to get his way. And I feel like sometimes he does things that he thinks is gonna like excite you and turn you on, and you're just kind of like, that does nothing for me. That's not it. But I think that he just wants to so badly. I feel like you actually make him feel like unempowered because of the hold you have on him, like what he wants to do so badly. But he's not the type of person to force himself on you or anything like that. So he's just like, oh my God, please want it. Please want it like I do. Honestly, I Four Cups is showing up again in your reading, and I'm just like, is he sad about this? Does he feel bored of this? Is he upset that you're not budging? I don't really know. Sorry, I was trying to see if I was getting anything else here. I feel like there's more to this because this is in depth, and I know got something else here. Oh my God, why is he so nasty? I feel like this almost is turning into like an 18 plus. Let me say this as PG as I can. But he's literally talking about how he has such a large, we'll call it load, that he needs to release, and he like wants you to do it for him. Like he's carrying so much like pent up sexual frustration. Oh my God. He wants you to like talk to him. He wants you to talk to him like really dirty. God, what is going on? Are you supposed to see him on Saturday? Is that what that is? He's gonna try to schmooze you. Like he's gonna try to like, I almost feel like he's gonna do it. He's like, oh, let me like make her feel things, like let me tell her things. Like he's just really trying to get you excited. He is going to try to appeal to maybe your emotional side of things. He just like, girl, he wants that body. You kind of like, I seriously feel like you have him in some kind of chokehold. Oh my. Yes, we have talked about it too. Yes, I feel like you can't avoid this any longer. I really feel like he's gonna want to like let it all out, if you know what I mean. He's like looking at this as an opportunity for him. He really wants you to be turned on. Like he really is hoping. There's a lot of water imagery in this reading, if you catch my meaning. I think you guys will be spending time together, like, hanging out, relaxing, what you would consider quality time. But I think that that's truly the main focus of this hanging out, coming together. Yeah, I do. I feel like for sure y'all are having sex, for sure. You're welcome. I hope you have a great time. Really enjoy yourself. Really. I feel like he's gonna be begging for it. And I actually love that you have that Empress power. It's gonna make you feel really good. It's gonna make you feel really like really beautiful, really sexy, really in like your divine feminine energy. Out of curiosity, is Terry in here? I love it. It's like all the laughing emojis and the heart emojis. So funny. You know, but I feel like don't let him get his until you get yours. That's how I feel. Make him beg for it. All right, y'all. I am going to go ahead and sign off. Go get some food. I did already get donations for the next time that I stream tonight. So that's kind of sitting there hanging out. So I will be back in maybe an hour or so. Maybe a little bit more than an hour. But I'm at least going to come back and get that one prepaid reading done. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Adios.